week's edition of Quern, Undying Thoughts is brought to you once again by Diet Water. Sit back, relax, enjoy the show. And being the holiday that it is, no quick and quippy one-liners and farcities in the advertisement, as we and the rest of the country are celebrating the life, death, and the legacy of the late great Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., who did many things in his lifetime, some that I got to witness at least by television by watching on the news as I was a kid. So, join us all in a moment of silence as we celebrate the life of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever your time zone lies on this island Earth. This is Kentucky Hawkeye, KY Hawkeye, your host here for Hawkeye's Old Time Gaming Emporium. It is Monday night, so behind the counter is Virgil, the Caramel Cyborg. He's our soda jerk, making up all of your drink favorites tonight. He also has Bon behind the counter. They are half price. Bonnie's behind the counter helping him out as well, joining us tonight. Tori is here, our car hop waitress, to get you to your favorite table or booth, or maybe you're part of the cool dudes sitting at the serving counter and spinning around on the red foam stools there.
Spinny chairs. Everybody loves the spinny chairs.
Yeah, I probably need to get an emoji made of one of those, right? An animated one spinning around.
Sure.
Or someone spinning around on it. Anyway, Monday nights is Family Night at the Emporium, so Bonnie is here with us, and we are going to go into another night of this interesting puzzle game, Quern, Undying Thoughts.
Let's see, last episode we progressed forwards on the quest to find all of the batteries, ended up running into the island's guardian, who immediately made herself, more trustworthy than our letter writer by telling us to just get off the island, just get out of this place. Not particularly helpful because she didn't have any ideas on how,
Yeah,
but more trustworthy.
Just wants us to leave. She didn't give us any specifics how, but she wants us out of here, so. Which I guess means she's a not-so-willing host.
Yeah, she didn't want the letter writer here either. And I think before we leave, we're going to find out exactly why. Or maybe we won't. I'd be happy with that.
Yep. Getting off the island will probably be enough, because I can't necessarily say I have positive things to think and say about this letter writer.
Yeah, no.
To say he's a little bit full of himself would be a gross underestimation.
Yeah, I mean, on some level it's justified in that he's supposedly mastered how to do crafts, and there's enough evidence of that in the fact that he has a working kiln. But still.
Yeah.
And the fact that he straight up kidnapped somebody,
i.e. us,
in order to carry out his vision. My dude. No. According to one of the books we found, the gate into this place, any of those gates are considered extremely important, and yet he deliberately destroyed the one leading in here after we went through it. It was ready to destroy itself the next time someone stepped through. Good grief, yeah.
Alright, so, without any further ado, since we used all the ado making dinner last night, let's go ahead and get things started.
Well, let's see. When we last left off, we had created the last battery ourselves and opened the doors only to find that there is another door behind the door. And this one's made of metal.
It appears to be copper.
Yeah.
I'm assuming copper, or at least a copper alloy.
You can sprint by holding left shift.
Good to know. Alright.
Yeah, this.
Here are the doors that we're talking about here.
That door opened. This door is still shut.
Now, I want to take a close look here. Alright, so, nothing there. Interesting. So something round has got to go in there, it looks like.
Either that or the whole door just turns.
Or turns, yeah, one or the other.
Given that this building is round and that there's another door like that on the other entrance to this place, that's what I'm thinking.
Alright, and go ahead and turn back around to the the center. There's something there that we haven't been into yet. I don't know if we're supposed to or not.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's a door on the other side, but there's nothing leading up to it.
Yeah, but it's sitting there awful suspicious.
Yeah. So,
where shall we go?
at this point, we could turn back to our running list of unsolved questions, most of which have been crossed off last episode. What do we do about the door with a blank slot for a lever handle? Well, we find the handle and pull it. What do we put in the kiln? The stuff that makes another crystal center for a battery. What do we do with the weighing scale under the telescope thingy? Well, we put a bucket of sand there, compare it to a battery, and get the bucket to weigh the same. So that's been answered. What has not been answered is how do we get into this specific door, which is our current main problem? What do we put in that torch mount on the path behind the crystal lab that we still can't get open? I'm suspecting it needs to be a white crystal torch. And what do we do about that machine with the power line looking things on top of the lookout point?
Yeah.
One of those things seems like it might feasibly have something to do with this situation, especially since we've plugged in all the batteries.
Yeah. Alright, so where do you want to go first?
I want to go to lookout point,
Okay.
which is back through in the direction of the kiln. Yay, we know about the sprint
We
button
can
now.
sprint.
Alright, vertigo warning.
Vertigo warning, everyone. Now the blue torch, I know the red torch that we had we made the blue torch, right?
Yeah, we've made both of those.
So if we make another, is it possible for us to make another white crystal so we can make a white torch?
That's what I'm thinking must be the possibility.
Alright, let me split over here so we can
That
see
was
it.
not illuminated before.
Okay, that's something new and different.
So plugging in the power must have done it. Okay, so that still doesn't work, but this turns.
Oh,
that
something
didn't.
moved. Something moved.
Aha. So wait a minute. There's a blank spot facing this gap,
Yeah.
and that's the window. If we do that, the portal is closed.
Now we got another gap coming up.
If this opens up too, not sure.
Okay, because we had a gap there. Alright, just push any of those buttons. Can we do
That
push
button doesn't do anything. This one appears to reset.
Okay, that resets that, so. Okay.
Wait, what? Okay. That is not a reset button.
No. It randomizes it.
Two inner, two outer, middle. Okay. Okay. How many levels have we got? We've got 4 levels total.
Okay.
So,
Then does the lever reset that then, maybe?
no.
Okay. Okay. We got that lined up with there, and let's open that again.
Okay, so my current guess is that we have to line up all of the gaps with either this end or this end, and
Yeah.
we have 2 doors into the building.
Right.
So if we can get them aligned with either, we can get access to the interior.
Right.
That's the puzzle. We've got the 2 inners.
Okay.
Okay, that is a massive boon. So that's 3. If we could get the outer on its own, which I suspect we can't.
Okay, well, you had two, you had the,
That one's already aligned.
okay. Hit it one more time. Okay, we've got 2 lined up there.
Yeah. I'm trying to get them all lined up with
Yeah.
this,
Okay, so we probably just need to get,
but we can't get just the outer. There's a pattern to it.
yeah. Okay,
I think there's...
okay.
Okay, there's only 2 options that mess with the outer. the one that messes, but one of the options that messes with the outer is also the only one that messes with the second. So we have to align the second from this state.
Right.
So we have to align the outer via this state. And we can get that third from the outside on its own, so we have to align the inner from this state.
Sounds good. There we go.
And now we isolate this.
Isolate that. And it lit up. See how it's lit up there.
Okay. That looks like it lined everything up along the window.
Yeah, see, all three layers are lined up now.
Okay.
Shall we go check the doors?
Yeah. There's one relatively near the drop-off point for this. So we can check that one immediately.
Okay. Again, everyone watching, vertigo warning.
Yes!
There we go. So what do we have here? Mechanics.
Okay.
Let's look at everything before the letter.
From number 5, number 3 is reachable with a knight's move. The sum of the numbers in the third row is 7. Number 4 stands alone in the column on the far left. In none of the rows can stand a number that's greater than the numbers in the row below it. If you add up all the numbers in the fourth column, the result is 3. Number 5 is the only one standing alone in its row and column. Okay. I'm not going to try to figure this out until we have a context.
Yeah, until we have context, but I did make a copy of it for the notebook. Is that something that for one of our keys?
Could be. Round circle with a hook on the inside. I'm not sure that does line up.
Well, let's hang on. Pick that one. Let's look at it.
I don't...
Okay, let's look at the other one. Whoop.
I don't think so, because while there is a round base, it doesn't have the kind of groove that would fit into that circle.
No, okay. Alright. Okay, so
So that is something else. Alright. Ah! Here's our context. Let's back up.
hang on, I'm trying to find the right button.
We have the numbers 1 through 5.
From number 5, number 3 is reachable and knight's move, and it is already.
Okay. The sum of the numbers in the third row is 7.
Yep.
Okay, we only have 1 through 5. There are 2 ways... Are there exactly 2 ways?
Number
I
4
believe-
stands... Okay, go ahead.
I believe there are exactly 2 ways to reach 7 with the numbers 1 through 5. 3 and 4, and 2 and 5. 2 and 5 is out because number 5 is alone in both its row and column.
Yeah.
Therefore...
That's right, because we don't have 1 and 6, so it's got to be those 2 combinations, yeah.
Yeah, and if we try... Or we could add up 1, 2, and 4, and that would also make 7.
Yeah.
But...
And
Okay.
none of those can... None of the rows can stand a number that's greater than the numbers in the row below it. All the numbers in the fourth column, the result is 3.
So the fourth column has either 3... No, it cannot have 3 alone, because 5 is the only one alone in both its row and its column. Or, is that saying it's the only one that has a combination of alone in row and column? Or...
Number 5 is the only one standing alone in both its row and column. So
it's the only one that conjoins those two traits. Not the only one that's alone in a row or alone in a column, but the only one that is both.
yeah.
So
So you can have one that's alone in a row but not in a column, or vice versa.
I think we are in fact required to.
Yeah.
Because we only have 5 items and we have 4 rows, 4 columns.
Yeah.
Which means in each case, there must be at least one double row and at least one double column, but 5 is in neither.
Right. Alright.
Number 4 is alone in the column on the far left. So the far left column has... I kind of wish we could look at the directions and manipulate things at the same time.
You're probably going to need that.
Yeah.
An eraser for everyone in the studio audience.
I'm drawing out a grid and marking up what we know.
Sounds good.
So, 4 only is in this column.
Right.
Well, let's go down the clues. From 3 and 5 is Knights Move Away. I've got that notated.
Right.
The sum of the number in the third row is 7.
Yeah.
Well, we already know that in order to reach sum 7, that row must contain a 4. Because it can't contain a 5, because it wouldn't reach 7 without other numbers, which we know we can't have. And there is no way to reach 7 with even all the numbers less than 4. So if 4 is in the final column and in the third row, we know exactly where 4 is.
Should be there. In none of the rows can stand a number that is greater than the numbers in the row below it. In other words, higher numbers on top, lower numbers.
Oh, wait. No row can have a number greater, which means actually the lowest must be highest.
Yeah.
So the highest must be lowest, which means that since 5 isn't sharing a column with row 4, that 5 must be somewhere
On the bottom.
on the bottom.
Yeah. If you add up all the numbers in the fourth column, the result is 3. So some of that one is 3.
I put 4 in the wrong spot. 4 should be on the... my logic stands, but I put it on the wrong column.
Okay.
So, sum 3, which means 1 and 2.
Oh yeah, it needs to be on the opposite side.
4 goes here, which means this slot is empty, because otherwise they would have the same.
Okay, let's see. The fourth column, so you've got, yeah.
Okay.
Alright, number 5 is the only one standing alone in both its row and column. Alright, we ready to get this, look at it? Alright.
4 is very close to where it needs to be.
Yep.
4 must be here.
Okay.
We know that. And
Okay.
5 must be in one of these 3 slots. 3 cannot be here.
So 3 either has to be there, or that has to be there, or there.
Okay, I just constructed some more logic.
Okay?
In order for this to add up to 7, it needs to have either 3 or
1
1
and
and 2. But 1 and 2 must both be in this column. Therefore, 1 and 2 have to be in some order up here, and 3 must be in one of these 3 slots. But these have to be a knight's move away from each other.
Well, don't forget about the knight position for 5 and 3.
Exactly. That's our next clue.
Yeah.
The 3 can't... The only way for the knight's move to work, with 3 locked in this row, is that 3... The only knight's moves 5 has access to are various places here, which can't happen because 3 is here, or 3 and 5, or 3 and 5.
Right.
But neither of those work, because that would require... Okay, something's messed up.
Alright, so that column, this far column here has to be 3. Is this some
Okay.
3 and this one is 7. Alright, so
Okay, I think I just accidentally locked us into realizing that I made a mistake here.
okay, if we put 5 up here,
But 5 can't be up there, because then it would be above a
Oh,
lower
that's right.
value.
It's above that, so okay.
So I think I just accidentally proof by contradictioned us into
Right.
realizing this is false. This can add up to 3 if it's 1 and 2, or
Yeah.
if 3 is there.
Yeah.
So 3 must be there, 5 must be here,
One has to go there.
1 and 2 must be here, and in this order, because now we have 1, 2, 4, and 3,
Yeah.
5. 1 is not alone, and 2 are not alone in their column, 4 and 3 are not alone in their row, 3 and 5 are a knight's move apart, 5 is alone,
and
this
4
adds to 7,
and
this
4
adds
is,
to 3.
and 4 is alone on its column there, so. Bingo.
Hello.
Alright.
I don't know why it's giving us an operation symbol there, but
Maybe click on it to see if that makes it turn or something.
I am clicking, it is doing nothing.
Okay.
But yeah, so that problem is solved.
Okay.
Now, let's look at this letter.
Now we'll look at the letter.
You've managed to get into the mechanics. Clearly, you've completed all of my previous challenges. This could mean that you are a genius, fulfilling all of my expectations, and you are truly worthy of all the further knowledge I'm about to offer you. Or you could just as well be a fool, considering the fact that the power of Quern literally gives you infinite time to guess the solutions of all my puzzles. One way or the other, I'm sure your presence here is no mistake. Your participation in this matter is absolutely essential. If she were to appear to you, she would try to poison your mind with her misleading lies. You must ignore her, just as I once did.
I love how he's treating us as if we're a bunch of monkeys typing, randomly hitting keys on the typewriter in infinity till we get the whole works of Shakespeare typed up.
Yeah. Good thing we don't care about your opinion anyway.
Okay, that's some sort of gear setup.
Yeah. Narrow, narrow, wide, shaft, narrow, wide.
Okay, so what is that?
By hard work, all things increase and grow.
Okay. Oh, sorry.
Well, that is what we needed to happen anyway.
Alright, so let's take a look at that camshaft there.
We
What are
cannot.
doing? Nope. Okay.
Okay.
Is there anything else here that we can interact with?
No, but I think I have a guess what needs to happen now.
Okay, what do we need to do?
That door on the other side is currently blocked.
Ah,
Do we go back up, switch everything to the other side,
Sure.
and access that half of the mechanic
let's
shaft?
give it a whirl.
It's through here.
Oh, that's right. For some reason I was thinking the ladder was around the corner. Vertigo alert!
Alright. So we start at the very beginning, a very good place to start. That's the only way we can move second row. Is that the next step? Yeah, that was the next step. Or is it? No, because that we already had the outer in order. So now we just need to get these two.
Still don't know what that handle's for.
Hopefully that opened the door.
Alright, so go to the other door?
Go to the other door.
Alrighty.
Vertigo warning. That needs to be the name of this episode. Because now this,
Voila! Now we're here on this side.
Yeah, we're playing Simon Says.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I lost track. Yeah,
I don't know either.
well, I am going to set myself a nice long bow to make notation in.
Hit the button.
Hit it. I missed it. I think it's a different pattern.
Start over.
Dots are not going to do it. I'm gonna need to just draw lines.
Okay.
Or you know what? I'm just gonna write it in numbers.
Alright, ready? Are you set?
Yep. I have it.
Alright. I will let you do it since you wrote them down.
5, 4, and it is definitely different each time.
Yeah.
2, 5, 5, 4, 1, 3, 3, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1. Yay!
I heard something click.
It wants,
Hold the handle. What is that? No, that's not a handle. Never mind, never mind.
it wants a gear.
Yeah, it wants a gear.
We happen to have a gear.
Okay.
We haven't actually checked for secret messages in any of this place, but okay, that it looks like something important,
Mm-hmm.
but we don't actually have anything to put there.
It's not indicating for us to press on it.
Yeah. Okay.
Looks like something to set something on it.
Put a jug on it.
Sure, why not?
Okay. Yeah. No, and we're not even getting an interaction symbol here.
Yeah.
But we at least figured out what that gear was for.
Uh-huh. Alright, back to the lookout.
I think, because maybe that gear will have changed the gearbox on the reaction with the gearbox on the other side. Vertigo warning.
Okay, up we go again.
Back up a bit. I think we're stuck on the edge of the ladder.
There we go.
So I don't see anything else we can do there. For our convenience, I'm going to set it back to the other mode so that we can just do it in 2 moves.
Okay.
And hopefully that gearbox that we opened does something now.
Yep. We will soon find out. Vertigo warning.
And at least this time it's a short strat. Because that wants a key that we don't have. We've got all these camshafts to mess with. giving us images of the camshaft that we can't actually use.
Alright, let's pull the letter up real quick. It looks like that camshaft is already set the way it needs to be.
Yeah, it does. It really does. So what are we supposed to do with it? We can't even pick it up. And none of our objects fit in there, so what now?
Okay, swing back this way. Oh, that's something to push. Okay.
What was that gear that we put into the wall for, and why does this want something? It's like it's asking for a lever for us to turn it manually. We don't have one.
Hold on. Keep on. I want to keep up. Oh, let's stop. Nope, there's nothing there. That's just the... Alright, Devil Super. Get on that gear there. Does that do anything? No, okay.
What does this want? And why did we need to put the gear over there?
Yeah.
And why was it giving us images of the camshaft?
Alright, before I do anything else, I want to take a look at inventory again real quick. Something I want to look at.
You click the next item to move on to the next. We take another look over here.
Sure.
So I want to get as close to this shaft as possible to see what it's asking for.
Because it's wanting to do something there that's separate from that.
There's no red paint around, so we're not being asked to drink that stuff. There don't appear to be secret messages. We can't even pick up the camshaft that's supposed to be our next hit.
Alright. Hang on, I need the mouse real quick. Got some signal issues here that I need to fix. Alright. We are... Oh. OBS crashed up, messed up on us. Among other things. Okay. Alright.
Why is that unhit? We can't put it in here. other side we missed. But I don't think there was.
Alright, I'm gonna do a little Chekhov's gun here.
Okay.
Alright. There's gotta be a reason for that handle.
What? I don't even know why doing that actually worked.
I'm not going to argue over the fact of why it worked. All I know is that it finally worked.
I'm gonna guess it was putting the gear in the thing.
Yeah, probably.
But that also means we don't have to keep coming up here.
Yeah, I think we're done up here now. Chekhov's gun. That crank had to be, that handle had to be there for a reason.
Vertigo warning.
It had to be there for a reason.
Last vertigo warning because we have no other reason to go up there ever again.
Yeah. Alright. Now, did it change the room? It looked like it did. Oh yeah, big change.
Significant.
Okay.
Oh, hello, I know that pattern.
We got some patterns here.
Good thing we've already been recording them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You've got them written down, right?
It wants, in order, capsule, hexagon. I'm gonna fill that in with the star shape just to keep track that it's a hexagon and not a circle.
Keep it straight.
Circle, diamond, and then straight line.
Alright. Okay, let's look at the countertop. Okay, we got us
Maps, including the paper indicating what we needed for that puzzle.
Yeah, we got some white crystal here.
Got a magnifying glass and another lamp. It's nice how he's developed the crystal into a shape of a desk lamp. Okay, hold on. That's orange crystal directed at this. No secret messages. Okay. That looks like battery casings.
Yeah.
So that was supposed to be the casing for the last battery, but he made us make it. Chalk.
Chalk.
Whiteboard. And a very fancy looking key.
Interesting looking key.
And a box containing a four-prong.
A four-prong key.
Diagram of the battery.
Now, let's go back over here to the white crystal powder stuff. Can we do it in action with that?
No, there's not even a gear.
Okay. So, do we have to bring the battery, all the batteries over here?
Potentially.
Let's look at this
I
new
would like to
gizmo.
look at the key.
Let's take a look at this new gizmo we've got here. It's got white crystal in it.
They can be ordered in any of three ways, so 3 to the 4th power, that's, let's see, 3, 9, 27, 81 possible combinations for this key. And we don't even know what lock it fits. We don't have an interaction point on this, so... Wait a minute. That's a torch socket.
The torch stop. Thing. Alright, where do you want to go to?
I'm taking the torch back.
Yeah.
I want to go get the batteries.
Okay. We're hoping that this is going to stay open.
Actually, let's take one battery,
Yeah.
because now that I think about it, it's probably not. Because
Alright.
we opened it by getting all of them. And now the gear is gone. And it closed.
And it closed.
So the solution is not to bring the batteries to it.
Okay.
We can't make a whole bunch more. That can't be the answer. We don't have the casings. what are we being asked to do? And what torch actually needs to go in that socket?
Well, you said something about wanting to make a white torch, white crystal torch.
Yeah, that's what I suspect is going to end up being the answer. Because he specifically said that it was more powerful than the naturally occurring crystals. What was our interactables button? Alt? Okay, so that's interactable. None of those are showing as interactable.
So we put different torches in there, see what happens?
Yeah. Let's start with that. Red torch didn't do anything. Blue torch?
Were those patterns already there?
Yeah.
Okay.
They've been painted on every building.
Okay.
And the least likely, the orange torch. Okay. So if we can't bring the batteries here, then what is it looking for? No, we're not getting an interactable off this.
Okay, yeah. It's not for yet, nothing on there, just that key.
We're getting an interactable over here. What does it want?
Okay, zoom in on it. This is gonna get better position.
An X and a whole bunch of sockets. I don't think it's either of these because there's another one inside. That doesn't quite seem to fit either. So where would this key go?
Have we seen any place where it would?
Not that I can think of. It's not on our currently unanswered list of questions.
Yeah.
I'm not seeing any red paint.
Alright, let's go back to the chalkboard real quick. Okay, that's marking all of those things that are in here. Those are the two doors. Okay.
Dumb and stupid question.
Sure.
Is that the order we have to place the batteries in the thing? Do we need to place the batteries in that order across the line?
Across the way?
It's at least worth trying.
Sure. Whoops, sorry, wrong button.
And if we find that none of our batteries are currently in the correct position, then that could tell us something about this place.
Yeah.
So if none of them are in the placement this is indicating.
Yeah, because these are just placed in the order that we found them.
Okay, they're currently placed in circle, which is wrong, line, which is wrong, hex, which is wrong, diamond is in the correct position.
It is?
Yeah.
Okay.
Line goes there, diamond goes there, circle goes here. That's hex. Capsule, hex, circle, diamond, line.
Alright, shall we head back?
Let's see if that does anything, because I'm starting to be skeptical that it will since diamond was in the wrong place. The other option could be that we need to mirror it.
Yeah.
No change. None of that is interactable.
Alright. Go back and flip it?
We can. But we can't make more batteries to bring them here.
We've not seen any parts anywhere.
Line, diamond, circle, hex, capsule.
managerial
The game has the mouse.
DYC. You are doing the unpardonable sin. Held message for smart detection beta. Allow will post it in chat. We are going to deny because we don't put up with that stuff. You got lucky. You don't get the band spatula.
But Virgil is not happy.
But Virgil is not very happy.
Okay.
Okay, so
So we know that the signals are aligned. But that the battery symbols line up with the information here. But there's nothing to interact with.
alright, let me hit the alt button here again.
If they can't interact with any of these elements.
Okay, we need to go with the obvious here. We gotta do something torch-wise there. Did we go try to make a white torch?
How? I mean, we have the materials to create white crystal, but not in a shape that we can stick on a torch.
Okay.
Unless we just create another battery core, but I don't think those are shapes to fit on
No,
this
I
socket.
don't think they are. Okay, so we're something's gotta go there.
I would love to be able to yoink that out,
Yeah.
but we can't. Okay, that's weird.
Interesting light pattern.
But that has more the feel of a glitch than a clue. What are we supposed to do with that socket? We could look at hints for this key, but I feel like we're not at the point of using it. Either we've missed whatever we're supposed to do with this key, or we're at the point of needing a hint.
I say we go hint.
Yeah, let's hint on the key. Key with 4 adjustable crystal pots. We know that much. Reminiscent of one of the machines in the mines.
Okay,
Okay.
let's go to the mine.
That's what we're missing. And the mines are past the crystal
Yeah, over here.
lab.
The mushroom pickaxe.
Yep. The lever that didn't actually close the door on us.
Okay, let's take a look around.
This thing we figured out the purpose of. Something on the desk we need to worry about. Not seeing anything particularly right here. Must have been on this side. Right,
Oh,
all of
bingo.
this. Okay, can we get a side-on view? Center, low, center, high. So if we need that all to be in a row, then the second from the end needs to go up, and the one at the far end needs to come down.
Okay.
And if I'm backwards, I'm backwards. Hello. I don't know what that just did. Okay, that lit up everything.
Yep.
So this was a power level demonstration. It's not
Right.
hooked up to anything else. That's a torch.
Something needs to go in there.
Well, let's go for our least costly to start off with. all is interactable in this system?
Alright,
Can we step
that-
back?
Yeah.
What's interactable?
This goes to here, which goes up and around to there. And then the wires connect here, which go to there.
You've got 4 different levels.
Yeah.
Can I see the Alt key? What can we mess with? Okay, the slider, the lever, and the
And yeah, that big thing.
and that's not interactive. And that's not interactable anymore because we used it.
Yeah. It's still showing. Yeah, because we used
Yeah.
that for doing the making, didn't we?
Yeah, and then promptly forgot all this existed. Okay, orange doesn't seem to be doing anything. What do we do with what happens if we blue?
Okay.
I'm gonna move this over to the taller empty one. Nothing. Oh, but they've all got buttons.
Yeah. Okay.
Ah! Okay, would something similar happen? Okay, so the active one is a source, and then we set it to an indicator.
Have we got to get it to that level?
I think so. So we have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 13, and we need to get it to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10. We need one more than this.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna set it to the not moving around mode
Mm-hmm.
because it's confusing enough.
Okay.
And I'm also going to switch away from our torch because what's in here doesn't seem to matter yet.
Mm-hmm. Not yet, anyway.
Okay. If we just moved all of this over, it would be above our goal.
Yeah.
By 2. That did manage to carve 1 off.
Okay.
So... need 10.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more.
If we port from here to here, then we would end up with the same situation, so that move's not actually helpful. We can easily get to 4.
Yeah.
If we did this maneuver,
Alright.
we now have...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more there.
Wait a minute.
Okay. 5, 9,
Five.
10.
Yeah. Which means we just need to get this 3 out of the way, which we can do if we move the 4
Mm-hmm.
to here,
Right.
then move the 3 to there, then move everything out.
Yeah. And
Now we have 2 5s.
5. And then back over there.
Now what?
The switch over. Did we do anything with the switch over here before?
This seems to indicate that white is much stronger than orange.
Yeah. Okay, so. Oh, that just did something. You know what I think we just did?
I think we're in the process of creating a white torch.
Yep.
Okay. Good thing we threw the one that doesn't have another function in there.
Yep.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We would create 6.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4.
We have 13 again total.
Yeah.
do that, we'll just have the same 4.
Yeah.
So what happens if we pour from here? We
1,
now
2,
have...
3, 4, 5.
Okay.
4, 4, 5.
We can construct 8. Does that help us?
Okay.
We can get a 1. Oh, but that would just get us back to 5 again.
That's all. Hang on.
Because we can get a single 1. How did we get 3 before? We have 13 total, right?
Mm-hmm.
What's 13 minus 7?
13 minus 7 is 6.
Which is our target.
Yeah.
Which means what we actually need to do is isolate a total of 7 and then pour everything else in the tall.
Right.
Which we can do because we've got 3 here.
Mm-hmm.
We've just isolated 7.
There we
That's
go.
our 6th stack.
Yep. There
Pour
we
it
go.
on.
Alright, now we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
9
6.
and 4.
Yeah, still in that same number 13. We gotta subtract 2 out.
We can subtract 1 easily, but 2 is harder.
3, 4, 5.
Wait, I think I've got it.
Okay.
5 is 1 off from a 4.
Right.
So if this were empty and we poured this into here, we'd be left with 1.
Yeah.
Which means we need to pour this in here for storage and
Okay.
do exactly that.
Okay.
there's our isolated too.
There we go. There we go. We were right. We needed a white torch. White is the new orange. Create a purified energy source. Alright, shall we head back?
I get the feeling we're going to see a certain guardian again.
Probably.
It did say for the first time. I'm sorry, lady, we just want out of here.
Yeah.
And we don't have another way.
Alright. Okay, now everything's lit up. Do we have everything in the right order? Okay, just rotate around.
No, these are not in the same order.
Okay. Alright, some of the... Okay. Are the ones that lit up, that have all the lights on, are they in the right position? Okay, so that one...
Shift corner, Y fork, shift corner. Yes.
Okay.
But why is this one and this one and this one not? Is it battery order but more complicated than we thought?
Might be. Alright, so we know we got two in the right position.
Okay.
Did we just...
Because
elimination?
Because currently, where hexagon should be is showing diamond.
Right.
Where diamond should be is showing line, and where line should be is probably showing hexagon. It is indeed showing hexagon. So we need to rotate those three's placement.
Alright, so back we go.
Back we go.
Whoops, sorry, too fast. Now we go fast.
So the order between this place and between that, if that is what's going on here, is non-linear.
Okay.
So, what... Okay. The place where hexagon should be was showing diamond.
Okay.
So we need to place hexagon there.
Okay.
The place where diamond should be was showing... No, wait, that's castle.
Okay.
The place where diamond should be was showing line.
Okay.
So, where is diamond?
There's diamond.
There's line.
There's line. Everything will be lit up again. And let's head back. Alright. Everything is lit. And now that it's sticking up, and we have us a stairwell. What? It's not moving? Okay,
It
what
is
else
not.
do we have here? Something broken?
Yep. Okay. Lens. That symbol again. Another letter. Let's inspect everything first. Can we back up a step?
Yep.
So 1 is 70. 2 is 347.
3 is 248.
Okay. Whatever that means. We've got some kind of moving thing up there.
Alright, let me get us in position for it.
out about the camshaft?
Those couple hundred years have passed quickly. I managed to master the use of all the natural resources, including all kinds of metals and all the minerals this island had to offer. After I developed the new energy source, the pure white energy crystal, I thought that by harnessing the power of my new invention, I was capable of anything. I felt like a god. Those were the golden ages of my presence here. At that point, she tried to convince me again to leave. Naturally, I did not listen. She clearly could not understand the complexity and the importance of my work here. The great power I wish to acquire here could change the lives of thousands, if not millions of people.
Okay, can we interact with this astrolabe thing?
Check the alt key. It's giving me an interaction. It's giving me an interaction key, but it's not actually doing anything.
Okay. Now, is that the same pattern that's on?
Yes.
Yeah, it is. Okay. And does that match anything that was on this? No. Okay. Now, where have we seen those things before? Anywhere?
I feel like we should have, but I don't know. But we know what goes in that socket on the cliffside now.
Okay. Can we go fetch our white torch? Okay, the stairs are staying put, so...
Yeah.
So let's go test our theory about that.
Still get the feeling we're going to see her again and soon.
Did we go too far? Yeah.
And part of me is like, I don't like that anticipation.
Alright, see what happens.
Just show up, tell us to get out of here, we'll tell you that we're trying.
Sorry. Alright. You were right.
Time to cross off the last item on our list of enduring questions.
Okay.
Swamp Isles.
Okay. Alright, what do we have here?
A cup of tea. Nice.
Okay.
Click to send signal. Ah. Don't know what that means yet.
Alright, shall we take a look at the item here, see what it is?
Based on the function, some kind of transponder.
Yeah. What does that signal?
And that says button.
Some sort of pressure plate? No, it's there, yep.
We're not finishing this tonight.
Probably not. Alright, we are...
Out back on the far side of this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, let's go back where we came, from where we came. Because there's a little thing going off to the side there. Let's make sure what's there.
Knew it.
Look around you. This is the gift the last one who called himself an explorer left behind. Seeking power, he defiled these once sacred grounds. And I couldn't stop him. I'll carry this burden forever.
Alright.
We can can break his stuff for you if you want.
Yeah. If you would so like.
Door is not... Okay. Let's back up and go back to the beginning of the bridge.
Okay.
So I want to stop here. Look.
Okay, there's something up there.
There are these lines out and about. They gave us this for a reason.
Keep click again. It's like I saw that blue come up there.
Yeah.
It's like a telescope for us to look through or something.
No, that's me doing the middle.
Oh, okay.
That blue, I think, is just us sending a signal.
Okay.
But what kind of signal and to what?
Yeah. Okay, we need to get to there. Okay, cable goes from there to there to there. Okay, turn this way real quick.
Keeps going. It
Look,
keeps going.
no, look down, look down. Okay, it's blocked off now. Okay, never mind. It's blocked. We're blocked by the rope. I thought there was something. I thought there was a spot for us to walk out to over this way
No.
for some reason.
That double line continues in this direction, though. We can't see the end.
That's what it was for. Shine a light there.
Okay. Stop. Okay. So we know how this mechanism works. Kind
Alright.
of.
Did that open up the doors for us?
I don't know if it did, but I know where to go next if it didn't.
Okay.
Looks like not. But that blue was the same thing as we saw at that top floor.
Right. Okay, I need to do an adjustment something here real quick again. Looks like we having some connection issues. I don't know if it's us not connecting here locally, because I think the stream's still going.
Yeah, the stream's still going just fine.
Yeah, alright. Alright. Leave the torch?
Leave the torch.
Okay.
Because its other purpose has been fulfilled.
Alright.
And I get the feeling if we take it, the stairs might disappear. Although we can test that on our way back.
Yeah, alright. So, where are we going?
To the mechanics.
Okay.
To shine a symbol back at that blue light.
Ah, okay. Network error again. Up the stairs?
Up the stairs.
Oh, the blue light, the blue
The
thing.
thing
on the
we
wall.
couldn't identify.
Yeah,
You.
yeah. Now pull
It's
the
white
handle?
now. Alright, let's look.
Oh, sorry, wrong button.
Wait, whoa.
Oh,
The whole thing's turning.
yep.
Oh.
And that other thing just opened up.
I have a wild suspicion. Does this have anything to do with the center spire?
Could be.
Yes, that moves
And
us
we
that
have a
way.
handle here. And we, oh, so just turn there. thoughts?
Don't think so.
Okay. That's where we aim it at. We look for those things.
Okay.
Alright, let's take another look up here. Okay, we don't see anything like that there.
Or do we?
Or do we? Okay.
It looks like there's a bar across.
Okay.
Okay, good. There's 4s and 2 of them, because otherwise I was like, wait a minute, don't tell me that we have to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay.
Okay, can we move a little closer?
Sure.
So I'm like, it feels like the places we're supposed to aim at should be obvious, and that seemed way too high
Okay.
to be obvious.
Good call. I was just thinking.
And I don't know what this means, and I don't know what the numbers mean, and I don't know what this handle is for.
Changes the...
Changes the angle?
Could be.
It doesn't have the symbol on it anymore, and shifting this is doing nothing.
Yeah.
Not that it was doing much before. Wait a minute. Hold the phone.
They changed that.
Yeah.
So do we have to recreate the other patterns?
So this lever gives us access to these lenses, which controls which bars exist.
Right.
Okay, so we need to find our targets. We need to create the shapes on those targets.
Uh-huh.
Or maybe those are indicating... How many lenses are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exactly 6. And that one doesn't actually appear to have anything on it.
We're missing 2 lenses.
It might be.
We obviously check there.
Okay, the other question is, do we need them? We
Question.
need a crosshair and a bar across the center. Those are the 2 shapes we need to duplicate.
Alright, so shall we do some experimenting? Okay, there's where we see how everything is blocked up, right there.
Yeah. And that's what's showing us exactly what we've created.
Yeah, okay.
We will never need that by what we know.
Yeah. We need 2 lenses.
We have a new answer and a new item on our enduring questions.
Yep. Yes, we do.
I'm gonna have to call this Spotlight.
Mm-hmm.
Open swamp door. Four-piece key in mechanics X socket. So we've got 3 things that we need to resolve now. This puzzle which we need lenses to do if we have our understanding correct.
Mm-hmm.
We need to open that door in the swamp by finding more things to shoot signals at.
Yeah.
And we need to figure out how to get out the key downstairs. We can't leave. We can't leave!
Okay. Can we pull the handle again?
We cannot pull the handle again.
Alright.
Oh no.
Okay. Can I suggest something?
Sure.
Let's move the light up a little bit so it's shining on the light. Or actually, with that, we don't need it because... Never mind.
Or
Never mind.
actually, can we get a little... that's good. Okay, we can leave.
Okay.
It was just because the lenses were down.
Okay.
Okay. That was a bit scary for a moment. So we've got that puzzle, the door, and this.
Yeah.
Those are now our enduring questions.
Because that thing is still...
Still locked up. And we
Locked up.
still don't know what goes here.
Yeah.
So we need to keep finding things to shoot our new signal emitter at.
Mm-hmm.
Is our exit blocked? We still can't leave.
Okay, so... Let's head back upstairs.
We can't leave this place.
Now that we've moved that light emitter out, let's check to see if we can pull the handle up again.
No.
No, okay. Alright, so...
Do we just have to move these into such a position that we can... Like, can we even find our targets?
Yeah. Let's try that first. Identify them first.
Hello.
There we go, there's one.
Can we not hit it from here?
Hey.
We're emitting our signal, but we're not actually hitting
Okay, now that's one. Okay, let's go
it. That's
back.
on the cliffside
Yeah.
of the hanging
Yeah.
dock.
And let's take a look at our images real quick. On the wall here. Is that it there?
It could be, because that's a pole with two lines leading up to it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we've turned it. I want to see if...
Can we get out now? Yes, we
Yes,
can.
we can. Okay. So we can, in fact, get out of here.
Alright.
To the hanging dock to shine a signal at a pretty blue light. Or actually, what are we... no, okay. This is the back way. Okay, I was confused where we were.
Okay. Go straight in?
So we need to go back through here,
Okay.
because the shortest way to the hanging dock would have been out the other door to the mechanics that leads here, but we didn't exit from that door.
Yeah.
And I don't know if this door is open. It is not.
It's slightly blocked. Okay.
Hey, we noticed you a long time ago and then forgot about you. We have a message. Ah, so that's our goal.
Okay.
Okay,
So where else do we need to go?
I don't know. Not here.
But we need to look.
Okay. We'll probably need to shoot at that.
Yeah, because there... Okay, and there's our shape right... There's our image shape right there. So we need to find one more.
Yeah. But let's solve puzzles as we get to
Sure,
them.
sounds good.
So we need to create... Okay. I'm going to actually draw that because I'm not going
Right.
to turn back to here and keep referencing it. Let's use the big eraser to erase lines that I thought would be helpful for keeping track of way too many digits on the last Simon Says. If they were building on each other, okay. Maybe that many would have been manageable. But they weren't, and it's not even the same each time. What do you expect me to do with that?
Yeah.
You expect me to remember a sequence of more than 10 digits? No, Mr. Bond, I expect you to flip your lid and take notes. Okay. lenses, please.
Alright.
Okay. So we need to create. Let's go lens by lens.
We don't need
no.
that one.
We do need that one.
Yeah.
No.
No.
Has nothing.
It has nothing.
That, no. Which means we can't actually make that shape. Not with what we have now.
Okay.
I'm gonna label that shape as docks,
Okay.
since we can't make it.
Mm-hmm.
We could try to make the other one. I think it was an X with an extra line.
Alright, so let's come up.
Let's find it.
Alright.
We still don't know what this
Okay.
layer does.
What? Do we gotta put the thing back up? Because that's
Right,
close.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
There we go. Let's keep looking.
There you are.
There it is, yeah.
An X with a line down.
Yeah. And now we gotta find another blue light. Time for another blue light special at Kmart!
Well, we will later. Can we make that shape now, though?
I don't think we can, because I don't think we can make the X, can we?
Let's check.
Right.
That's most of the X.
That's most part of it.
That is not. That is also not. That is almost all of it.
Almost.
That line is missing, and it's also the one we're missing from the docks.
Yeah.
So no, we can't actually create it.
Not yet. Alright, so let's see if we can find our other blue light. Oops, sorry, let me back up here. Let's see.
Okay, we've turned in a full circle. What else are we looking for?
Alright.
We found the cliffside, and we found that. So we're looking for one with two lines coming straight down next to it.
We may need to change our angle this way to be able to see it as well. Hang on, let me get us in good position here.
I don't know that we can change our vertical angle.
Yeah, we did before with the...
I mean, that tilts... That
Okay.
tilts
Oh,
this. It doesn't
it
change
didn't.
our view.
Okay, so we just gotta look. Right there. Or do we already have that one?
We did not. Can we signal from here? No, we have to go down.
Okay. Do we have a doorway open?
We have a door.
Okay. Do we have door? Alright.
Okay, so that's... No, that's actually not the direction we need to go. We need...
Tall mountain. Right there. Okay, you got it open.
Is it open?
I thought it was.
Let's get as close as we can. Still too far. Can we try it from over at the Crystal Labs? That's a little
Sure.
higher. No.
Okay, let me back up here real quick. What's that up there?
An area we haven't been, I think. Because it didn't say save and game. like it did on some of the others.
Yeah.
Haven't been up there. Unless that's the lookout point.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering.
But I think it's in the wrong place to be the lookout.
Yeah, it is.
We could see if we can spot it from the lookout, but we
Sure.
can't even see the central aisle from the lookout, and it's on
No.
the back side of this. Can we get the map?
Yeah.
Okay, because we're here, we're facing it. It's above the mines.
Yeah. And there's the mine walkway, and then here's the other exit out of it.
Where can we stand with a good view of that mountain from close up?
Gateway, that's where we came in. That's not gonna stay. South Passage and Watchtower's on the opposite side.
Yeah. We may just have to see about everything in the swamps in order to hope at getting at this. How do we access it? So it's definitely still closed.
Yeah, that's close.
We can't get at it from that angle. How are we supposed to get it open? Because we can't. I'm frustrated.
Yep.
It's past 9, so this might be where we end up having to call it off.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've got some good questions to pick up on next time.
Yep. We're getting there.
And we know what we're looking for somewhere around the swamp door.
Yep.
Hopefully signal it to get open, please.
We probably have to send that light on all three of them in order to trigger that to open.
I honestly hope
Or
not.
maybe just one. But we gotta find more lenses before we can do that.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think if we've seen any before or not.
If we'd seen them and picked them up, we'd have them with us.
Yeah.
We don't.
Alright, so I guess that's as good a time as any. To call it the proverbial evening. Come on. Did we just post it? Okay, fine, we'll do it this way. Since Touch Portal doesn't want to cooperate with us. Alright, so that brings us to the end of this week's episode. We're getting close to the ending, it feels like. Because we're running out of area on the map, if nothing else.
It feels like we're more at the 2/3 point to me. There's still a lot going on that we don't know.
Yeah. So we will see what happens when we resume this next week's schedule. For the rest of the week, Wednesday will be our return to Skyrim, as I am portraying a Kentucky Hawkeye stuck in Jarl Balgruuf's court as we are trying to find a way to see if I can make my way back home out of the land of Tamriel. That'll be happening Wednesday night, then Saturday will be Grappler's Keep, our WWE 2K25 universe, where a number of characters from all of your favorite tabletop RPG genres compete in a ring that we call the Dice Tray, and it now actually looks like one. So that'll be Saturday, and then we'll be back here next Monday for more shenanigans here on Quern. So, and that'll be our schedule from there.
I feel like every week you pronounce that a little differently.
I probably am, because I can never remember what is the right pronunciation.
Quern.
Quern. Quern.
There was someone near the top who also seemed to be doing Quern.
there it is, right there.
Yep.
We may just...
Maybe. This game doesn't want me to have laser interesting first title on that list of options, but anyway, if you've got your own opinions on Quern and its pronunciation, or on any of the shows that we do on this channel, have you gone over the schedule yet? No, you haven't.
Yeah, I have. Yeah, I did.
Okay, yeah. I am distracted by...
Okay, it looks like they are logging off.
Okay.
So we can't read them, but go ahead.
Okay. If you've got opinions on that, you can share them with us in our Discord. We've got that a ways up the chat, specifically a link to the channel that has nothing to do with any particular show that we have on this channel. In this household, we believe in the power of prayer. We know it works. We've seen it at work in the lives of people around us. If you've got a situation that could use some spiritual support, let us know what's going on and we'll be praying for you. Prayer moves mountains. Sometimes prayer moves people. Sometimes prayer moves things that nobody expected it to, and yet, things happened. And maybe some situations you don't need us knowing all the details of what's going on. That's more than understandable. We might be complete strangers to you on the internet. Not necessarily the best choice for you to spill your innermost thoughts to. That would be God, but regardless, if you've got a situation that you don't want us knowing the details of, just use the praying hands emoji, and we'll take that as an unspoken prayer request. God already knows the details. We don't need to pray for you.
Alright, looking for someone to raid. I'm thinking about 16-bit Eric here, but I'm not sure if he's logging off, getting ready to end or not. Let me check here real quick.
Yeah, I think we're good. However, but what Baba's like, go on. Let's just say,
Let's check here.
I'll put it this way.
He doesn't seem to be playing right now. They'd had him with a game screen there before. This is just chatting, so we'll go ahead and pick someone else here, someone we haven't seen in a while. Or shall we find someone else who's playing the game and share the love that way? Let's see who else might be doing this tonight. Nope, just the one that appears to be logging off, so. Alright, so much for that. We'll go back to people who we are following. What?
You still got the Quern channel.
Yeah, we gotta clear that out. So who do I want to go visit here? Let's go visit maybe Gamer Poets.
Tunic.
Hmm?
I recognize that game.
This one?
I've seen someone playing through that one before. It's...
Alright, let's...
I'm not sure how to say what's going on in that game without massive spoilers.
Alright, no problem.
But among other things, language decoding is a central
think
facet.
I went through
Alright, let's go ahead and give them a raid then. So, let's go ahead and read there. So, until next time, everyone, may green be the grass below you, may blue be the sky above you, may straight be the path before you, and warm be the hearts that love you. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
It is the best Twitch channel that is secretly an old-timey ice cream parlor on either side of the Mississippi, or the Rockies. And you should hear about the specials. Monday nights is Bonnie's Bonbons, cream extravaganza with all the float sodas and sundaes you can shake a stick at. I can shake a stick at quite a lot of Sundays. But there is also a Fudge Rodin Sunday special on Tuesdays, and the famous 1, 2, 3 parfait on Wednesdays, where wrestlers meet up in the squared circle to work out their differences with some healthy wrestling-style fisticuffs. It is all good, clean fun. Hawkeye's old-time gaming emporium. Their milkshakes bring all the gamers to the yard, and their content is more exciting than any Nickelodeon. Take your horse and buggy to their address, twitch.tv/KY Hawkeye.
This has been a Diet Water production.